Christy planning it out. I am Christy, and I am planning out my week of June 16th through the 22nd. So, in all transparency, I am pretty much memory planning at this point because I am at the end of the week, and I uh, did not plan ahead. So this week has been, I would say, some kind of different, and I just didn't have it together to do the plans ahead of time. I am using a kit that I bought last summer. It's the Yummy Ice Cream Mocha Hobonichi Cousin Kit by Simply Kish. And I just think these are so cute. The little trollish looking ice cream. What better to use for the first week of summer? I did not have a Juneteenth kit, and that's the only reason why I don't have that. It's not that I didn't acknowledge it, it's just that I didn't have one. But anyhow, I had intentions on finding a kit to use, but I am barely making this into a video, so I am just going to use what I have right here on hand. So I wanted to use a kit that has some kind of significance. And Simply Kish is an African American woman owned shop. And so I wanted to do something that was significant. So this is simply a kit by Simply Kish. I'm starting off with this pretty ice cream sundae sandwiches and ice cream banana splits, and doing that decor right there. I'll provide a link to the shop that I purchased this from, Simply Kish, in the description. So I hope you've had a wonderful week. My week has been different. So if you watched my last video that I put out, I had stated that I accepted a new job offer. And of course, I was to I put in a 2 week notice, so I was supposed to work to the 19th. Well, my mom had some difficulties and I literally have to get to where she's at. And well, let's say it started Monday. Some adverse stuff that was happening with her health, and that kind of derailed. I couldn't take. I was only supposed to work 3 days, but I decided Monday morning around 11 o'clock that that was going to be my last day at work. It's too much going on in my personal life, and then I'm starting a new job within the next week. So I made the call and said, hey, this is my last day. I have to travel. I was originally supposed to leave to go out of town earlier in the week, but due to some other circumstances that were going on here in my home, I couldn't leave. So now we're going to leave and go to Michigan to check on my mother. And the plan is she's going to come back and stay and move in with us. So I have laid down the dates for the week in the bottom headers here. I'm going to put some numbers, and again, I'm using some numbers from Hive Sticker Code because I have so many, and why not use them? So I'm going to use these stickers here. I think they'll fit perfectly in there, and we're going from the 16th and on. Yeah, so she did recently have a surgery. It's been about 3 weeks. And I think my family and we all decided that it was probably in her best interest to come stay with me. And so that was the decision that was made. So we're going to go to her home and get her things and pack them up, and then get all her medical information, and then get her down here to where we live, so that she can get the care and help she needs around the clock versus um, staying by herself or what have you. So, but it's just been touch and go. It's been a rough week, and I didn't have the mind space to be planning, and it's just been a whole lot, and that's why today I'm trying to occupy my brain. I am a compartmentalist when it comes to navigating complex times, and what better way to be distracted than to record some videos. So I put the dates in, and I want to go here, and I usually address my sidebar. So there's some box stickers. We have like a few options. It's not too much, but I'm going to do this pretty girl with the ice cream cone and place her over here. So let me see if I have a June sticker first. I pulled out some stickers because I was kind of sort of like taking down some of my planner supplies and uh, craft supplies, and packing some things away that I know I'm not going to need so that I can have space for my mother's stuff. I like that sticker. Want to use that. That is a cute sticker. I just want to do a nod to my mother. Yeah, that's just see how that happened. I just opened this up, and that was on the first page. Did not know. I'm going to stick that to the side. Definitely going to place that in there. But I want to use a sticker. These are my Kish Designs stickers, and I want to utilize some of these stickers here. So we're in June, so we're going to use a June sticker. And these is CAD Design, Kish Designs. And go there. We're going to use all the things, and we're going to white out this June here and use that. So put this and lay that there. So we have June. Then we're going to take this sticker and cover up the calendar because I never use that. And then I think I want to put something right here. Let me see, what do we have? We can use one of these ice cream scoops. I think that'll be nice. So let's see. We'll put move that up here and place it in here. And then I'll just wipe that back out. Yeah. So we do June 16th through the 20th. That looks nice. And okay, so I'm going to use this week's by Coffee Monster Co. with the sidebar header. These have been coming in handy with having a list of things I intend to take care of the week, or it's a reminder list, or what's going to happen on certain days. All right, and that's that. So we have to take that, and I think one more sticker on the side here would be nice. So we'll put that in that box right there. Okay, so we do have some headers or washi strips, and we're going to use that across there. I'm going to use this border. Do I have two of these? No. So we're going to go this way. So I'll use these to decorate across the top. Get that going. So basically, I hope your week has been terrific. There was a holiday in this week. The 19th was Juneteenth. And then the 20th, I believe, is first day of summer, or the 21st. It's just a lot. Can't remember. My brain, I am having some brain clarity. Just is how much stress I've been dealing with lately this weekend. So anyway, I haven't been. I've been trying to stay decompressed, or I've just been trying to stay present and not spiral out of my mind. And that's been kind of tough. So I try to stay within my beliefs and stay in the Word of God to keep me focused. And my family is a good support system. My husband is awesome, and he's always encouraging and trying to provide like laughter and humor when I'm having a down moment. So I can really appreciate that, and I'm so glad that he is that way. I'm going to memory plan back since I'm back planning. I already know what happened days that what I've been doing every day. So this will be a little different from previous videos that I've done on this channel, but I have a pretty good format of everything. Now, I am going to use this sticker that I laid off to the side for today, and that's because my mother had to be taken to the hospital on today. She is doing okay from the last update that I've gotten, but I just wanted to put that in there. I wanted to make sure I put that in there. All right, so let's start with some stickers here. So we'll say we're going to put the banana split on Monday because it's bright and yellow. And then we have 5 more stickers left. I didn't do a whole lot at the beginning of the week. I was just trying to just breathe and make decisions on what I needed to do, what was the plan, how we're going to go about it. And so that's where I was Monday and Tuesday. So I'll write in everything I did this week so far. Also, making decisions about our relocation, and it's just been a whole lot of stuff this week, and none of it consisted of me working. So we're gonna have some fun with stickers today because I just want to have my planner decorated, and why not spend time decorating it with you all. And I'm so glad you're here and you decided to watch my video. I trying to make sure I'm leaving space for everything that I need to write in. So I'm going to use I finally got my hands on a clean color dot. I think I used it in my other video, but I got this from Jet Pens about a couple weeks ago. And we're going to use stickers. We're going to use a hodgepodge of stickers. So this is my Comfy Mustard code. This is significant of what happened that day. So trying to see if this the pen I want to use, or do I want to use a Muji pen. So we're just going to use a 0.5, and let me make sure this writes. Yeah, okay, so went to work, and then I literally ran my jobs that I have to run, and then I did some training because I was prepping for my last day, which was supposed to be Wednesday. But so for the most part, it didn't happen. So I did some training, and then I got this call, and this is where this day went after that. I don't want to be a trigger, and I'm not ready to just speak about it publicly. But I just got the news. So my last day became Monday. So I said goodbye to everyone that was at work that day in the building, and I turned in my equipment. I had packed up my at-home equipment because I knew I wasn't going to work any days this week at home, so I brought in my home setup and checked that in and said my goodbyes. That was tough. I had been with this employer for almost 5 years. It would be 5 years in October, so it was bittersweet. I'm happy to be moving on, but it was definitely hard to say goodbye to friends and things like that. So we just had to stay in connection. So that evening, after my husband and I found out what we needed to do, we did a lot of brainstorming. And we were trying to make sure that we handled everything correctly and not move too hastily. So we did quite a bit of brainstorming. And so my next sticker I'm looking for is a brainstorming sticker. So I know I saw one. This is the crazy part. So when you were looking for a sticker and you know you saw it, we can use gears turning because that was definitely happening. Let me see. Do I have a brainstorming right here? I don't. So let's keep flipping. Mm. I know I'm going to pull those out so I don't have to use these later, because this is pretty much, this week has been full of emotions for me. That's the truth. So, it was just so many different things going on, just all over the place. It was just has been one type of week for me. It's been one of the toughest weeks I've had this year. So I'm trying to stay positive and be okay with what is happening, and just trust and believe that God will work it out. I don't know if you're new to my channel. Yes, I am a believer in God, and I talk about his blessings and things of it. And my praise and Bible study is all mentioned in my videos. But I just that's what I have to lean on. That's where my strength comes from. And there's no shame in me, in my beliefs. So boy, we're gonna use all those. We're finding everything but the right one. Brainstorming. And there it is. Alright. Okay. So we got some stickers out. So I pulled this working sticker because that's exactly what was happening um, at the top of the day. So went to work. We just put it right there. Went to work, got the news, left for the day, and then the evening was brainstorming and coming up with a plan of what we were going to do. So we did some thinking and what the options were, how we were going to handle it. So Tuesday morning, I realized I needed to start doing some major decluttering and removal of stuff so I can make space in my guest room. Um, let's see, basically, that was the next couple of days. It was just a lot of decluttering and then trying to just make space and move things out the way. Um, we let's see, these are perfect for anxiety because I was dealing with that. I've dealt with that all all week, and this has just clearly been this kind of day for me. Is anxiety, then stress, then just every emotion. Um, and like I said, hence this is why I'm recording this video. So Saturday will be a travel day and road trip. Let me see. We were doing some chilling at home. I watched some TV after to kind of distract. Not Thursday. Thursday was a basketball game. So that was that day. And then I definitely been home all day. But let's see. So we used all those stickers and gears are still churning here because some final things. My mom is at the hospital. We had to figure out what was wrong, but we got information of what was wrong, and now we're trying to find the best approach to handle it. So we had to buy some tires. So we had to go get tires put on, and actually bought the tires. Actually, it's different color. Bought the tires on Wednesday, got them put on Thursday. And we did some shopping while we waited on the car to get fixed, get the tires replaced, and we got the windshields replaced because we needed we got the windshield wipers, needed those replaced. So they offer that service as well. So why not take advantage of that? Um, Researching. pricing. I did that. It took and tires have gone up. So I experienced some brain fog because I want to say Wednesday night I was not able to sleep. I woke up at 2 in the morning and I was up just feeling like crap. So I believe it was Tuesday night. It was Wednesday with the brain fog. I was extremely tired. And I was just on the verge of being delirious because of just not having enough sleep. So I was sleepy Wednesday night and uh, try to catch up on my rest. Tuesday, um, now I'm gonna have to flip back in my book to see what happened on Tuesday because I did keep up with my daily on Tuesday. So Tuesday was the 17th. And so, okay. Yeah. So I did some content creating. Like I needed to have ideas of what I was going to talk about. We almost at the end of June. I finally hit 100 subscribers, and that was a milestone for me, and I was very happy with that. I received the notification on Tuesday, so let me see, 100 subscribers. So if you like my content, if you think that somebody else would enjoy, a friend or a family member would enjoy my videos, please share, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I finally hit my 100 subscribers, and I'm very excited to see how we move forward. But okay, so this week after I got that notification, I did some content planning just to prep for the following month. And that was some brainstorm ideas too. So why not use these stickers? So, and then chilling on the couch, I think we watched some I watched some videos. Watched YouTube, and then I think I listened to my audiobook. Yeah, I did. I finished Good Dirt. I had to go back and finish the last, like, I don't say 30% of the book, but it ended up being really good. Really good. And I do have a finished the book sticker. Let's put that there. And it's in the back. I do. I know I need a new book. New book. There we go. it was touching. So I did finish. And I think her name is Charmaine Wilkes, but I'll put the book on the screen. I'm just about sure. I know this is the author that wrote Black Cake. So I started a new book after that, and it is a Riley Sager book. And again, I'm going to place that one on the screen because I can't exactly remember if what the something about locked doors. I really, but I'll put the book in afterwards. Let's see. From here, grocery shopping. We did grocery shopping, so I'm going to find my little grocery emoji. But it was not a full-fledged grocery. It was more of pick up a few items because we were leaving out of town, so it didn't make sense to get a whole bunch of groceries. Let's get some fruits. We like to eat fruits and try to avoid processed foods as much as possible when we're on the road, so no one gets sick. So we were just making sure we had all the fruits that we wanted. And I did have a finished book. Let's put that on there. Yep. So, oh, let's move that over. Wow, that went down a little further than I wanted to go over. Just want to finish book. I just write grocery shopping over here. For fruits. And there's a playoff game last night. That's what we did. We watched the playoffs. Not playoffs. Ooh, finals. Indiana OKC. That was game 6. I don't have any skin in this game because it's Indiana and OKC. And yeah, I was just like watching an intense game, NBA Finals. So Friday, it's been packing and some laundry going on. And I'm sitting here planning. So I did my big update or big changes today, earlier today. So as we're wrapping up the month of June, can you place in the comments what are you looking forward to doing? No, what are you most proud of from the month of June? What took place in June for you that you want to share? Because let's just face it, we're halfway through the year. So, what was a big significant or big to you? It doesn't have to be big to anybody else, but as long as it's big to you, what do you have to share. Put it in the comments. And we're going to do road trip. And let's see. Just want to put reminders so I don't forget anything. Also, since I work remote, even though my job starts next week, I have to bring my equipment with me so that I can log into my job for the first time. Really don't know. This is the biggest portion of this calendar that I don't know. It's what I'm actually going to be doing Sunday morning, but we'll see. We do breakfast and then dinner. See what's happening those days. We ordered pizza yesterday. For dinner, so I'm trying to avoid cooking and have a whole bunch of cooked food because we are leaving, and that don't make any sense. So we need to make sure that we had stuff that we could get rid of in that time. But and more audiobooks. I like listening to audiobooks when I'm driving. Most likely I'll have my headphones in, but that's definitely I have one more audiobook that I'll put on the screen. That it's a cast and it's on Audible, and it's one of the free content, the Audio Plus catalog, and it's turned out to be it's a short story, like a 4 hour listen, but I'm excited about. I love full cast audiobooks; they're so good. So I'll make sure I'll put that on the screen as well. And but okay, arrival time. So hopefully my mom won't be in the hospital for too long, but I definitely would rather than make sure she's okay versus than sending her home. But yeah, so that's kind of open ended, and this pretty much brings this video to an end. I don't know. I just wanted to get online and do some planning, memory planning, because again, this week pretty much have already passed, and so um, I was just going back and filling in all the things that I might have missed. But again, if you like my content or you like my videos, would you please consider subscribing, liking the video, and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is released, and sharing this video. And remember to let's plan it out with a purpose, joy, and a few good stickers. See you in the next one.